Hello YouTube fans, how are you today? Well, thank you for tuning in today's blog. Well, what we're going to be talking about is this e-machine up close and personal to see what type of hardware is in here, and also the OS is Windows 7 Home Premium, the OS what's in this machine as well. Everything works perfectly fine. Again, you gotta understand not every device is a plug and play item. You gotta understand of matching and pairing the things you use. Like say a power supply, a memory, DDR2 memory, a CPU, a DVD drive, a hard drive, and also expansion slots for video card graphics, wireless card, USB adapters, and also a phone modem is what's down on here. But everything's connected to this one little board. The brain of this whole operation is a AMD processing chip is what's underneath this cooling fan and the heatsink itself. Now the two things I added was two fans, here for the exhaust and one for hard drive. This can only take two hard drives and that's it. And it only can take two DVD drives and that's it. It has 4 SATA connectors on the board. This takes both a SATA and also IDD. It only depends on what you want to use. Now, this is a very nice old style computer. It was done in 2009, but hey, software and hardware get old together because once something brand new comes out, this older system kind of bites the dust. It really does. But it's not just a plug-play item. You gotta figure out what's matching and what doesn't match with the computer. Say, okay, you buy DDR3 memory and this board's only DDR2. What do? Well, you gotta get the correct memory for your computer motherboard to actually talk to that memory chip module what's inside. The exact same thing with the CPU. Now, again, it only depends on the type of case fan you want to use. These are all mostly stock type coolers. If you want, this originally had 2 fans and now it has 4 fans to help to cool the system down. This is a very small style case. It's not very cluttered with a lot of wires, and everything is a lot more cable management because of everything of how small the wires are on this power supply going from one to the on system. Now, we have this unit here, this plug here is the power plug for the board, and the main power wire here for the board as well. And we also got a couple of SATAs and also all these different own type of connections. Now the one thing you want to make sure if you're going to be messing around with the inside of your computer, be well grounded as well. Use rubber good shoes or a ground strap. And I don't have that. I am touching the case all the time to make sure I'm not going to short any type of components on the inside of this computer, because the more time you try to upgrade your components, it can get more expensive over time. Now, why do you have to do this? Again, if you want, you can upgrade your existing computer or buy a brand new computer. That's totally up to you. I don't like Windows 8. I like Windows 7. I use an older operating system. I understand that. But at least this unit here can talk to all its stuff inside of here of how it learns and how it processes. Now, this computer is not going to be any type of editing type of computer. It does not have the extra RAM, and it does not have the extra horsepower of a i7 core processor in this computer. This does not support that. This is only AMD processors, that's it. It only depends on the type of motherboard you decide to put in here. Now, again, the motherboard can also be a very expensive unit as well. to put in this computer case because of everything, how it all lines up, how it all fits. This is only 4 slots instead of like 8 or 7 slots for expansion as well. Now, for this little tab here, this tab pops off here, and then we have screws on the back, and I can pull these out. I can add a USB 2 expansion slot or USB 3 expansion slot on this, and also maybe a better graphics card on this computer. But this computer only has VGA output because this already has video out and on board the motherboard itself. But that's up to you. This is just a basic style computer for the most basic type of person. Not everybody is a geek to come to do this type of work. You gotta know what you're looking at, what you're doing, and figuring out if this whole system is going to talk to one of each other of how it all seems to work. You can see memory, hard drive, power supply, DVD drive, motherboard, and CPU, and also expansion slots as well for extra different things. Now, the more things you add to this computer, like extra hard drives or extra DVD drives or Blu-rays or whatever you decide to put in there, the processor takes a long time to process all that on external and internal items on this computer because it is a very slow computer. But you know, hey, you can upgrade so much on this computer. It'll eventually be time to buy a new computer later on if you want to. Now, if you're all brand new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below, please like, please share, peace out. Bye guys, we'll hopefully see you in the next vlog. Thank you for tuning in and watching today's vlog of talking about this eMachine desktop computer. Have a good day.